Dugay, mag-going live ba? Hello, hello! Good evening here in Illinois, and blessed good afternoon to all of our friends and families in the Philippines. So, for today, we're going to do some book reading as part of our daughter's homeschooling. And I hope you all will enjoy while Tasia's going to be reading some short stories here in the stream. And if any one of you here in the chat would like to react about the book that we have been reading, feel free to do so. So, today we're going to be reading about A Pet for Mr. Popper. So, Tasha's going to be reading it, and I hope you all will stay tuned until the end. So, come here, Tash. Come here, Tash. I think you needed to be in the front.
What?
Hello, sis Tiffany.
Stephanie?
Yeah, come here and hurry up. Move. Just we're gonna read, and after that,
Ay,
I'm
wait.
gonna go because I'm gonna iron.
Yes, mother. Team Goodman, Tasia, and everyone. She said, hello, Sister Tiffany. You see the... Here,
Hello, Tessie Tony. Thank you so much for being here in the stream.
Sabi ko, nakita mo na sa...
You should be in front.
Why? You said I'll be in here.
So how can you read?
I'm with
if I'm in the front?
Romela. Ma, she didn't know.
Hurry up na. We're gonna change position.
Ma, she didn't know that's me. Ma,
Hurry
she
up.
didn't know that's me. No?
Mm-hmm.
Move.
Hurry up na. How are you, Sis Tiff? I did a couple of
So, kita ko sa ako
replay
na,
of your
Ma.
stream. No.
Okay.
Continue. So we're gonna start our book reading right now. So I hope you all gonna be there in the chat until the end.
A Pet for Mr. Popper. By
By-
Richard and Florence Atwater. I think, Mama, they're,
Mhm.
sister or brothers, Ma. Or they are,
They are what?
husband and wife.
Mm-hmm.
A visitor from the South Pole. It was an afternoon in late September in the
Read louder.
pleasant little city of Stillwater. Mr. Popper, the painter, was going home from work. He was carrying his buckets, his ladders, and his boards, so he had rather a hard time moving along.
Mm-hmm.
No one knew what went on inside of Mr. Popper's head. He was a dreamer. He was always dreaming about faraway countries. He had never been out of still water. Not that he was unhappy. He had a nice little house of his own, a wife whom he loved dearly, and two children named Johnny and Bill. Still, it would have been nice, he often thought, if he could have seen something of the world before he settled down. Thank you, Sister Tiffany. Mama, nagambasa something, ma. How he wished that he had been a scientist instead of a house painter in Stillwater, so that he might have joined some of the great polar expeditions. Since he could not go, he was always thinking about them. Whenever he heard that a polar movie was in town, he was the first person at the ticket window. Whenever the town library had a new book about the Arctic or the Arctic, Antarctic, Antarctic, the North Pole or the South Pole, Mr. Popper was the first to borrow it. Indeed, he had read so much about polar explorers that he could name all of them and tell what each had done and tell you what each had done. One evening, when the little Poppers had been put to bed, Mr. and Mrs. Popper settled down for a long, quiet evening. Mrs. Popper picked up her mending while Mr. Popper collected his pipe, his book, and his globe. "What are you reading?" asked Mrs. Popper. "I am reading a book called Antarctic Adventures.
Mhm.
It is very interesting. I think the nicest part of all is the penguins. They are the funniest birds in the world. They don't fly like other birds. They walk upright like little men. It would be very nice to have one for a pet," said Mrs. Popper. "First, it's Bill wanting a dog, and then Johnny begging for a pet, for a
Kitten. Kitten.
kitten. Now you and penguins, I won't have any pets around.
They make
They they make too much dirt in the house. I have
and
and I have enough work now." Mr. Popper put down his book of Antarctic adventures and turned
hastily
hastily into the radio. "This is the night the Drake Antarctic expedition is going to start broadcasting," he said. There was a buzz, and then suddenly from the South Pole a faint voice floated out into the Popper living room. This is Admiral Drake speaking. "Hello, Mama. Hello, Papa. Hello, Mr. Popper. For goodness sakes," explained
exclaimed.
exclaimed Mrs. Popper. "Did he say Papa or Popper?"
Hello, Mr.
I
Popper.
Hello, Mr. Popper, up there in Stillwater. Thanks for your nice letter about the movie of our expedition. Watch for an answer, but not by letter, Mr. Popper. Watch for a surprise." "You wrote to Admiral Drake?" "Yes, I did," Mr. Popper said. "I wrote and told him how funny I thought the penguins were." Mr. Popper picked up his little globe and found the Antarctic. "And to think he spoke to me all the way from there. And he even mentioned my name. Mama, what do you suppose he means by surprise?"
Mhm. Continue.
Wait,
I
uh,
haven't any idea. Continue
wait,
reading. I
what?
have.
I
I
haven't any idea," answered Mrs. Popper. What with the excitement of having the great Admiral Drake speak to him over the radio and his curiosity about the Admiral's message to him.
continue.
"Hello, Nay! Hello, Papa! Where's Papa? Ah, here's
Hello,
Papa.
sweetie.
Mama,
Hello,
your
brother
phone daw.
outdoors with Big Matt. Thank you so much for dropping, Mister.
Mr. Popper did not sleep very well that night. The next day he settled down with his pipe, his globe, and his book of Antarctic adventures. Somehow, as he read today, he could not keep his mind on the printed words. His thoughts kept straying
Straying.
away to Admiral Drake. What would he
What could?
what what could he have meant by a surprise for Mr. Popper? That afternoon, while Mrs. Popper was away at a meeting and Johnny and Bill had not yet come home from school, there was a loud ring at the door.
At the front.
At the front door, Mr. Popper went to the door. There stood an expressman with a very large box. Party by the name of Popper live here, that's me. Well, there's a
Party by the name of Papa Live
What's a
Here?
party?
Question.
Party by the name of Papa live here, that's me. There
Well,
there here's a package that's come air express all the way from Antarctica. Some journey, I'll say. Mr. Popper examined the box. It was covered all over with markings. Unpacked at once, said one. Keep cool, said another. He noticed that the box was punched here and there, there with air holes.
mhm,
And
continue. Penguin. Hello, Sis Jen. Thank you so much for
Hello,
being
Sister
here.
Jen.
Continue. You can
You can
imagine.
imagine that once he had the box inside the house, Mr. Popper lost no time in opening it. He had removed the outer boards and part
Of the packing.
of the packing when he suddenly heard a faint or his heart stood still. Surely he had heard that sound before at the Drake expedition movies. His hands were trembling so that he could hardly lift off the last of the wrappings. There was not the slightest doubt about it. It was a penguin.
Mhm. Continue. Mr. Popper.
Mr. Popper was speechless with delight. The penguin was not speechless. Or it said again, and this time it held out its flippers and jumped out of the box. Although it was about the size of a small child, it looked much more like a little gentleman. I like a penguin, mama, with
Mhm.
the like
Mhm.
the black and man black that suits
Mhm.
bala, the like a butler bala.
Mhm.
I like that
And
penguin,
that's
yeah,
movie. With its smooth
with its smooth white
waistcoat
waistcoat
coat in
in
front
front of
and
in front and its long black tailcoat
dragging
dragging a little behind. Its eyes were set in two white circles in its black head. It turned its head from one side to the other as first with one eye and then with the other. It examined Mr. Popper. Thank you, Sister Jen. Mr. Popper had read that penguins are very, very curious. Wait, let me see. Did I say it a while ago? A visitor from South Pole did
mm,
ask me. And he soon found that this was true, for the visitor began to explore the house. Down the hill it went,
Down the hall.
down the hall it went, and into the bedrooms with its strange pompous little strut. When it got to the bathroom, it looked very pleased. Perhaps, thought Mr. Popper, all that white tail
White tile
what white tile reminds him of ice,
of the eyes.
of the ice and snow at the South Pole. Poor thing, maybe he's thirsty. Carefully, Mr. Popper began to fill the bathtub with cold water. This was a little difficult because the curious bird kept reaching over and trying to bite the
Faucets.
faucets with its sharp red beak. I thought they're
Fine.
on yellow.
It's
Wait, wait.
continue, Tish. Just read it later. Finish it reading so that you can talk
Okay,
to
okay,
them.
okay.
Finally.
Finally, the tub was all filled, and Mr. Popper picked the penguin up and dropped it in the ping in
Dropped it in.
drop it in. The penguin seemed not to mind.
So, continue. Continue. Just read it later. A
Mm-mm.
curious bird.
A curious bird. When he thought the penguin had had enough of a bath, Mr. Popper drew out the stopper. He was just wondering what to do next when Johnny and Bill burst in from school. Papa, they shouted together at the bathroom door. What is it? It's a South Pole penguin sent to me by Admiral Drake. Look, said Bill. It's marching.
Mhm.
The delighted penguin was indeed marching, with little pleased nods of his handsome black head. He was
Parading.
parading up and down the inside of the bathtub.
Continue. For such,
For such a big bird, he takes awfully small steps.
mhm,
Said
said
Bill.
Bill.
And look how his little black coat drags behind. It almost looks as if it were too big for him, said Johnny. But the penguin was tired of marching. This time, when it got to the end of the tub, it decided to jump up the slippery curve. Then it
Then it returned.
bitaw to nga.
Then it returned.
Then it turned and with outstretched flippers slid down on its white stomach. Johnny could see that the flippers which were black on the outside,
Outside.
like the slippers of
Sleeves.
sleeves of a tailcoat, where penguins
Where?
were white underneath. Gook, gook, said the penguin, trying its new game again and again. What's his name, Papa? Asked Johnny. Gook, gook, said the penguin, sliding down once more on his glossy white stomach. It sounds something like cook, said Mr. Popper. Why, that's it. Of course, he'll call him Cook Captain. Cap, wait, Cook, Captain
Captain
Cook.
Cook.
Call who Captain Cook? Asked Mrs. Popper, who had come in so quietly that none of them had heard her. Why, the penguin, said Mr. Popper. I was just saying, he went on, as the surprised Mrs. Popper sat down suddenly on the floor that would name him after Captain Cook. He was famous English explorer. He sailed all over where no one had ever been before. He didn't actually get to the South Pole, of course, but he made a lot of important discoveries about the Antarctic regions. He was a brave man and a kind leader. So I think Captain Cook would be a very suitable name for our penguin here. Well, I never, said Mrs. Popper. Gork, said Captain Cook. Suddenly getting lively again, with a flap of his flippers, he jumped from the tub and strutted to the washstands and stood there for a minute. Then he marched over to Mrs. Popper and began to pick his ankle. Stop
To
him,
peck her
to
ankle.
peck her ankle. Stop him, Papa, screamed Mrs. Popper, running into the hallway with Captain Cook after her and Mr. Popper and the children following. In the living room she paused. So did Captain Cook, for he was delighted with the room. Now a penguin may look very strange in a living room, but a living room looks very strange to a penguin. Even Mrs. Popper had to smile as they watched curious Captain Cook, his black tailcoat dragged pompously behind
Mm-hmm.
him, behind
Behind
his
his little.
little pinkish feet,
As he.
as he strutted from one chair to another, picking at pecking at each to see what it was made of. Then he turned suddenly and marched out to the kitchen. Maybe he's hungry, said Johnny.
I thank you so
Thank you,
much, Sis
Sister
Jen.
Jen. Yes, Jen.
I thank you so much for the super chat, Sis Jen. Hello, brother Daddy Hashes, Fire Lord. Hello, Sis Tiffany.
Thank you, Sister Jen.
Mm-hmm. Continue. Hurry up na, continue. Continue na so that you can talk
Bayad
to
sa...
them. Hurry up na.
Bayad sa...
Captain Cook.
Dako.
Captain Cook.
Captain Cook marched up to the refrigerator. Gumigama naman. Orc, said the penguin, nibbling at the metal handle of the refrigerator door. Mr. Popper opened the door for him, and Captain Cook stood very high and leaned his glossy black head back so that he could see inside. What do you suppose he likes to eat? Asked Mrs. Popper. Fish.
Continue.
Penguins like fish ma.
Let's see.
Let's see, said Mr. Popper, as he took out all the food and set it on the kitchen table. Now then, Captain Cook, take a look. The penguin jumped up onto a chair and from there onto the edge of the table, flapping his flippers to keep his balance. Then he walked around the table and between the dishes of food, examined everything,
Examining.
examining with the
Examining.
examining everything with the greatest interest, though he touched nothing. Finally, he stood still, raised his beak to point at the ceiling, and made a loud, almost purring sound.
Or.
Oh, oh,
Or.
or or or
Or.
or wait, mama.
Continue things.
uh,
Yeah, I'm gonna visit your channel, Hashes Fire Lord.
Ma.
That's a penguin.
That's a penguin's way of saying how pleased it is, said Mr. Popper, who had read about it in his Antarctic books. But what Captain Cook wanted to show was that he was pleased with their kindness
Mhm.
rather than with their food. For now, to their surprise, he jumped down and walked into the dining room. I know, said Mr. Popper. We ought we ought to have some seafood for him. Or maybe he isn't hungry yet. I read that penguins can go for a month without food. Mama Papa called Bill. Come see that Captain Cook has done. Captain Cook had done it all right. He had discovered the bowl of goldfish on the dining room with window sill by the time Mrs. Popper reached over to lift him away. He had already swallowed the last of the goldfish. Bad penguin, scolded Mrs. Popper. Ah,
Mhm.
goldfish.
He took a goldfish.
Ay,
Continue.
kaluoy.
Where are you?
Scolded Mrs. Popper, glaring down at Captain Cook. Cook squatted guiltily on the carpet and tried to make himself look small. He knows he's done wrong, said Mr. Popper. Isn't he smart? Ah, it shows maong.
Mhm.
Kaluoy man ikaw niyan. Ano?
Maybe we can.
Maybe we can train him, said Mrs. Popper. Bad naughty captain, she said to the penguin in a loud voice. Bad to eat the fish, and she spanked him on his round black head. Before she could do that again, Captain Cook hastily strutted out to the kitchen. There the Poppers found him trying to hide in the still opened refrigerator. He was squatting under the ice cube coals,
Mhm.
under which could barely squeeze. I think that's about the right temperature for him. At that, said Mr. Popper. We could let him sleep there at night. But where will I put the food? Asked Mrs. Popper. Ano ka ginawa da?
Mhm.
Said anak nila.
Oh, I guess.
How I guess we can get another refrigerator for the food, said Mr.
He,
Popper.
the penguin went inside the refrigerator and
Mm-hmm.
eat the goldfish. Look,
No more. First, the penguin ate the goldfish
goldfish. Then
and
after
ran to
that,
the refrigerator.
look.
Look, said Johnny, he's gone to sleep. Mr. Popper turned the cold control switch
To its.
to its coldest so that Captain Cook could sleep more comfortably. Then he left the door open so that the penguin
Wood
would have plenty of
of
fresh air to breathe. Tomorrow
tomorrow.
I will have the refrigerator company send a serviceman out to bore some holes in the door for air, he said. Then he can put a handle on the inside of the door so that Captain Cook can go in and out of his refrigerator
As he.
as he pleases.
Mhm.
Takso nila
Well,
eh. Well, dear me, I never thought we would have a penguin for a pet, said Mrs. Popper.
so having a penguin as a pet is a lot of work. So I would rather have a cat for a pet. I would rather have Sasha than the penguin. You're welcome, brother
What?
Hashes. Yeah, because
What about Baxter ya?
Baxter also.
Kaya, huh?
Yeah, Baxter is in the Philippines.
Sky and Baxter niya. Huh?
Sky is dead.
I don't care. She's still my pet.
Mm. Hurry up na.
Wow, but Choco, ha?
Mhm.
Choco, Snow White,
Mhm.
and Lion King. Lowen na, nga Lion King. Ang Snow White, Lowen.
So, Tasia,
Sky,
get a scratch paper. Get a scratch paper,
Okay.
and what would you do if you had a penguin for a pet?
But I'm gonna
What
do
would
it
your
tomorrow
What would your parents
I'm gonna do math.
And what would your brothers and sisters do?
I don't have a better
Write
sister.
a paragraph about how your family would react to a penguin in the house. So you're gonna make a paragraph.
I don't have a better sister. Basta Mima, pupunta ka lang. What?
Write a paragraph. When are you gonna write the paragraph?
Tomorrow with you.
And then answer this one for a while, page 263.
I thought I'm gonna do my math.
Do your math after page 263.
Also, give me my math. We wish the...
Then after that, answer page 263.
I'll be back.
Finish the mathematics. Give me a pencil. Thank you so much, Sis Jen, for the super sticker. How are you, Sis Jen? Is it still cold in Canada? I saw you have an upcoming stream, Sis Tiffany. I'm gonna put the notification on it. I hope I could be able to attend. But if in case I couldn't, I will just do a replay. I did a replay of your 2 videos already, of your stream videos. Hello, brother Mark the Shark. Thank you so much for dropping by. 3:15, March 13. Is it Monday? 11:12. Is it Monday? Yeah, I'm gonna try to attend, Sis Tiff. Hopefully, I'll be up already by that time. Hey, Shari up.
Ma!
Finish all?
Lagyan mo ko yung mga...
Yep, give me a pencil.
What's it good mo?
Finish until here. Tell me once you're done until number 1, and then I'm gonna teach you how to do it with the dollars. Because we're gonna be answering until number 2. And after that, you have to answer that this is our land page.
Yes, okay.
263.
Yes, mother. Mother!
Sit down or up because I'm gonna iron.
Wait.
Hurry up na. Tish, wait for a while, Tish.
Done na, ma.
Finish the mathematics.
Exchange na, ba? Ma. I thought I'm gonna be in here. You're gonna be there.
Hurry up. Hurry up na. We got few books that we needed to finish reading. Hurry up na. Finish the mathematics. Well, call me once you're done. You can talk to them already in the stream while I'm ironing. Finish number 7, 8. Are you listening, Paige? 7, 8, and then number 1. Call me once you're here in number 2. Then after that, answer page 263. Okay. This is silence. Continue.
Ma? Ginablan niya ka ni Mang Haw?
Now what?
Amo niyo?
Benda.
Ngaw?
Benda. Amo ginasa nga.
Nga
Why did you cover the stream?
Diba, mamusa ko na mukla na?
No, it's okay kasi just tell Sister Jen. Wala na to yung
Hindi lang ko mo lang ko nadlok.
I'll be there, oh.
Hindi aman Japon na kilala ang iba niya.
Sige lang. How can you read the message? Hurry up na. How can you?
Oo.
Ba ina, hindi na. Buot na sa. Kay tita na date na friend. Sige na, hurry up.
Hindi lang. Tanda lang.
Hurry up, finish. So that I can iron.
Hindi ko kasulat mayaw. Si mo mga. Takaan ko si mo.
Doy, iligay na. Tingnan ang kaluluon. I will not help you tomorrow when you make your paragraph, ha?
Sige eh. Nine, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 11, 18, 19, 20. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just open the camera page. How can you talk to them if you're putting the teddy bear in front of the camera?
Lumagwatok sila.
Then how can your papa see us?
Kasi may ano eh. May half of my face.
Half of your face only.
Wait. Where's there something in Ruby's back how?
I don't know.
It's just pencil. A sharpened pencil ma. This is Ruby. It's a different teddy bear. Kilala mo sama?
Who?
Ayo. Gamasin mo ni.
Friend na hindi na natin.
Sinagawilo ka daw.
Okay, hurry up na, continue. Pwede na pala, continue na. Hurry up, Paige. Finish your mathematics. I'm just here in the chat. So feel free to drop your houses there also. So I drop a couple of houses there. If you're not yet connected into them, I hope you're gonna visit their house. I visited your newest upload already, Brother Hash's Fire Lord. I used my husband's account, the Team Goodman secretary. I watched it already, and then I added a new sub to your channel also.
Ma,
Mm.
don't forget mama to put maha.
Mm-hmm.
Duck voice.
Okay. So we have a second channel. If any one of you here in the chat not yet connected to our second channel, it's a gaming channel. We play Roblox there, and we also upload some nature videos. If you're not yet connected into it, I hope you're gonna visit it also. I'm gonna drop
Whenever,
the link
ma,
down there below. It's the Black Voice.
we didn't post anything yet, ma, because we're busy.
Yeah. Don't cover ba the ano with teddy bears?
I'm
How do
here.
they know that there's a person there?
I'm
You
putting
keep on
my,
covering it with the teddy
putting the
bear.
half of me.
You're welcome, Brother Hashes.
Mama, tayong butang mo man di maong. Shit, ma.
Mm,
Shit, butang mo tayo. Di ko pa makasubscribe. Damo.
no.
Sa imo, Team Goodman.
Mm. I thought you're doing your mathematics.
I am.
Let me have the phone, be.
Now,
Because you're not doing the mathematics. You're holding the phone.
no mom, I'm doing mathematics.
Remove the teddy bear so that I can see you.
I am here, oh.
Remove the teddy bear so that I can see what
Hindi
you're
ko yan
doing.
nadlock ko yan. Di ko yan kilala.
Give me the phone.
Di, oh.
Tanda, oh. What number are you?
8.
Hurry up.
Tao lang lahat kong sawas ko.
Nag-lock ko nga agad si Papa mo sa nag-chat. Gabantay.
Kung Japon. Daw kilala mo ng tao. Hindi mo kilala ako.
Did you tell Sis Jen that you're reading the book that she gave you?
No.
Then you should tell her so that she'll know that you're reading it.
Kung punta ka na nadlock ko.
Hurry up, Tish. It took you so long to answer one number.
What do you mean?
I thought you're number 8.
Yeah, I am number 8.
Oh, then hurry up. What are you doing?
Number 8.
Before we're gonna end the stream later, we're gonna read the poem Someone. Title is Someone. This is our land.
Oma,
Mm,
there's something difficult, Mama.
where?
In 6.
Do you mean in number 6?
Yes.
Why are you in number 6?
Cause take a look. Cause while I'm writing, I saw something. While I'm writing, it was wrong, so I
Where?
changed it. It was 26 in here, and it's 9 in here, so it got wrong. So I have to put it 27, so it will be 9. 9. So then the answer is 11. Then
Where?
I'm gonna put 9 here. So I'm gonna put
What do you mean 9? 3
9.
divided by 3 is 1. 1
Mm,
times 3 is 3. Then 3, 6.
mm,
36.
27,
36 divided by 3 is
9,
9. 9 times 3 is
1,
27.
1, 9. Wait, 9. Take 3
Saan?
down.
Hindi ko.
Go.
Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
It's with you.
It's not with me.
Well, it's not with me. Did you unmute it?
Yeah, it's probably there.
Did you unmute it?
No.
Ang bamo. Dati sa ako niya. Unmute mo to, Tani. Ato to, check sa may ano. Check.
Let me see. Let me see your answer.
136. 93. 126.
What's your first answer?
336. Wrong.
Oh, correct. Continue. 336. 93 plus 126 plus
Excuse me.
117 equals 336. That's your first answer.
Huh?
That's your first answer.
In here, oh.
No, here. What's your answer there? It's 336.
Oo.
The next. Oh, 3 times 3.
3 times 3 is 1.
3 times 3. 3 divided by 3.
26.
Then, 3 divided by 3 again.
1.
Mm-hmm.
Mune. Okay. Sala ko eh. 2. 6.
Because why is it you divide it 36 divided by 3? You only use double digit if in case this one is cannot be
Because
that
I thought
one.
you cannot be in here, oh.
No. 3 divided by 3 cannot be kung
But
hindi.
what's going to be in that?
6 divided by 3 is, your answer is 2. 2 times 3 is?
6.
Mm.
Reminder.
No. There's no reminder. Because 2 times 3 is? 2 times 3 is? 6 already. You said already. Put number 6.
6.
Put number 6 here, oh.
Like that. Wait, before.
Hurry up na. Finish it.
My company, Kudiyama.
Are you done with number 8?
Huh?
Are you done with number 8?
Not yet. Bye. but true love they. Oda naman! 18, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Tell me once you're in the dollar already.
Mm-mm. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait, ilaba isa.
What number are you, Tej?
One.
Kasi ganda.
Mm.
Because it's almost 1 hour. We're not yet done.
Ano naman?
Are you done?
Mm-mm.
I'll be there.
Nanay, hi, nanay.
Now move. Move. What's your answer? What is that?
Huh?
I don't know.
240.
Blue nga, mag-write ka sa number 4.
That is number 4. See?
Give me the other pencils.
Here. Here.
Mm. So what's the answer in number 6? It's
112,
number 7.
80, 64.
Correct. Number 1?
340.
No. Dire kinasala mo. Wala na.
Bye-bye.
Hurry up, call me once you're done. I have to finish one iron. To iron one last uniform.
Okay. Nay, bantay ko, Nay. Bata ko. Eighteen. 5.
Count it properly, Tej.
Okay. Sige, ma. Kubaan tayo ko yung tansay. Oh! Amo na gali. Galak man. Ito 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Hurry up na, Tish. Patok isulong kay hampang ka. Hampang ka. Gina ka pa da.
Namo.
Hampang. Tita, na. Kadugay ginaaw.
Kasi maisip akong, diba? Natanaw ko pa kung din sila ako da nakita ko na kasi gaya wala akong ginisip sa babaw. Mga masaya ako. Kasi Dana,
What's the answer?
370.
No.
$20.
2 divided by 4.
2
2 divided by
Zero.
4. Diba kada mo, eraser, bakal kusin mo. Tiyan mo na yung mga malapulos na nagamit mo.
Kasi ato tong
2 divided by 4. 2 divided by 4.
0.
0 times 4.
Okay. Ay na, dun na.
So what's the answer?
Yung patamaan mo ng good.
What's the answer?
Mo na ako tayo tanawa bala.
What's the answer?
37. Patamaan mo kud tayo tanawa.
Tuduhay, ilagay nun kay ikaw ang kaluluoy. Hindi ako.
Guba mo ako.
Tuduhay, gani.
Gani.
Guba mo. Tangan sino ang kaluluoy. Nakagapan mo ha.
Kud. Tayo tanawa.
Number 2.
Okay, tayo kanina.
Number 2. Put dollar signs first. Here, on top.
Wala na.
Write the numbers. What are you gonna do? Put the dollar sign first. And then the decimal point. One plus 2 plus 3. And 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4.
Hold on.
How many is it? One, two, three, four. Hurry up because it's already 1 a.m.
Wait.
That's the last one. Where did this 16 came from?
From 24.
Okay.
7.
Then 7, then
28. Oh, see, done.
Correct. So what's the answer?
Huh?
What's your answer? $10, 68 cents.
$2
Read it.
67.
No, read it.
$2.
No, read it.
What kind of reading?
How you read it, eh?
Okay, wait.
$10.
$10. 68.
Mm-hmm. 68 cents.
68 cents divided by 4.
It's the answer is
$2.67.
correct. So we're gonna continue it tomorrow. And where's your This Is Our Land? You're gonna read the poem before we're gonna end the stream. So before we're gonna end the stream, we're gonna read. Are we gonna read the poem? This poem. So that we're gonna explain it tomorrow. The poem, Someone by Walter de la Mare. Again, read.
Someone by Walter de la Mare.
Read louder.
Someone by Walter de la Mare. Someone came knocking at my wee small door. Someone came knocking, I'm sure, sure, sure. I listened, I opened, I looked to left and right, but not there was a stirring in the still, dark night. Only the busy beetle tapping in the wall. Only from the forest the stretch
The
uh, the
screech
screech
owls
owls
call.
call. Only the cricket whistling, while the jaw
Dewdrops.
dewdrops fall. So I know not who came knocking at all, at all, at all.
So thank you so much, everyone here in the stream,
We're
Mama.
not gonna
We're gonna be
sing.
ending the stream
We're
already.
not gonna
To
sing.
no.
Okay.
For my mama and papa, thank you so much for being there all the time. I miss you and I
Taladak
love you.
maabo ko.
To Godwin, Lewin, and Luna, be safe also and love you all. And to Sis Jen, thank you so much for the super chat, Sis Jen. We really do appreciate it. And we love you. And stay safe all the time, Sis Jen. And have a blessed night. You're probably sleeping already because it's late already. It's like 1 a.m. So I'll be ending the stream already. And so, Sis Tiffany, thank you so much for being there, always in the stream, Sis Tiffany. We really do appreciate it. And to Brother Mark the Shark, thank you so much, brother, for always tuning in into the stream. Brother Hush's Fire Lord, thank you so much for visiting. Tessie Tony, thank you. Someone, thank you so much also for always supporting the stream.
Ano
Yeah, he's there a while ago.
Oo, kita
Yeah,
iya.
I didn't know. Before the stream started, he's there. And Tessie Tony, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much for being there. And Outdoors with Big Matt, brother, thank you so much. And I hope I didn't miss everyone in the chat. I hope I mentioned you all also. And if I did miss, I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna get back to you all by tomorrow.
Ano?
Yeah. I that's Hashish Farlord. So thank you so much, everyone. We love you all and hope you all have a blessed night and stay safe. And we're looking forward for the spring. Bye bye. Love you, sweetie pie. We love you, sweetie pie. Bye.
Ginook, mama.
Yeah, if it's screen time
Ginook.
already. So we're gonna end the
Ginook.
stream na.
I miss Ginook, ma.
Continue. We're gonna
I'm
end the
dreaming
stream.
na, mama, to go back there, mama, and
Yeah,
play.
Glen Oak. If it's summer, we cannot go there in spring.
Wa?
It's probably raining. So if it's summer only.
If it's spring,
If it doesn't rain, then we're gonna go to Glen Oak.
Yeah.
We're gonna ask permission first to
We're
our
gonna
papa.
picnic there, ma.
Mm-hmm.
Picnic. We're gonna bring Sasha then.
Sasha, we can't bring Sasha. Your papa won't allow to bring
Let's
Sasha
buy a
outside.
leash.
He won't allow to
A
bring
bag.
Sasha outside.
A bag, mama.
Mm-hmm.
For cats bila, ma, and dogs bila, like
Mm-hmm.
what about ano,
Sasha's
ma?
scared to ride in the car. She doesn't want to ride in the car. So bye everyone. Love you all. Love you.
Let's give her a baby bottle.
We're gonna end the stream, Tasia.
Ay, kaya